Tiran again with Anytime Fitness here in Katy, and we're back with another Wednesday weight training tip. And today this video is coming to you because of a question I was asked actually earlier today about how to hit certain heads on your bicep. Now, bicep is obviously the muscle that's located here, attaches at our shoulder and then at our elbow. And this muscle is used to be able to pull things towards us. This is very popular with let's say, the males out there. You often hear that quote, curls for the curls. And so what I wanted to do is just share with you a little bit about that muscle and also about how you can target the different portions of that muscle. Now, because it's called the bicep, that means it has two heads, two main heads. It has what's called the short head, which is on the outside. It actually attaches down here and also up here at your shoulder. It crosses the shoulder joint, so that's something to keep in mind. And then your long head, which then attaches here. So it has two heads to your bicep. And both these heads, again, are using simultaneously to pull items towards you. There's also another muscle that kind of sits underneath the short head, and that muscle is called the brachialis muscle. And all three of these are really important for you as far as growth in the bicep, both in creating width and also a nice peak in our bicep. There are some great exercises for all of these muscles. For the width, kind of the left to right size of our bicep, there is a great movement called a hammer curl. This is where you take dumbbells and you basically take them in this sort of neutral position and you just curl up like this. Okay, this movement is very, very effective for that brachialis muscle. It helps with the width and creating that width and size within the bicep. Okay, so that's one. The other movements that are also very, very effective are incline seated curls, where you're seated back and the dumbbells are all the way down towards the ground, and then you're going to come up and you're going to contract at the very top. All right, come down, contract at the very top. This particular movement is great for that short head, so that head that's on the outside, again, helping with width. Right? So that's a great movement for you. Now, if you're looking for something to really help with the peak, sort of that height in the bicep, you can just basically turn around and you can lean on the bench in this manner, hanging down completely, and you're going to go ahead and come up, really coming in with that dumbbell, really hitting that long head. Now, one other thing that you can do is something called supination. This is actually where you take the dumbbell and you twist it at the very top to get that additional peak there, that peak contraction. Do that with both, coming up and twisting at the top. This will help with that height on your bicep, help with the development there. So, there you go. That's different exercises you can do to hit the brachialis muscle, which sits up underneath the short head of your bicep. The short head itself with the incline bench, put that coming up like this, and then your long head, sort of that peak, going reverse on the bench, coming up, and then supinating right at the top, turning your hands in this manner, really getting that peak contraction. So there are some things you can do to be able to help with the width, the height of your bicep. Do those over and over and over again. I promise you, you're going to have those biceps that you've been looking for. So we'll see you again in 7 days. Bye-bye.